In this Excel tutorial, what I'll do is show you how you can create an Excel picture game by simply adding questions on one side, answering those correctly, and the picture will show itself. So let's take a look at this particular game we have created. What is 8 times 8? 64. What is the third planet from the Sun? The answer is Earth. And what is 20 times 5? For example purposes, let's choose 10. Notice if you do it incorrectly, it will not show the actual picture. What is 20 divided by 5? 4. And what does color blue and red make? Purple. By answering the questions, we now have seen the full picture underneath. And exactly how do we create this Excel program? I'm glad you asked, because that's what we're going to do on this particular tutorial. We begin the tutorial with opening up a brand new worksheet within the Excel workbook. Now let's get started. The first thing we're going to do is go to Page Layout, choose Background, and we're going to choose a picture. I already have one ready for this particular one. Notice mine's small, and you will also see that in the background it'll be in different places on the worksheet. We don't care about that. For simplicity's sakes, I'm going to actually only do 4 squares or 4 cells for this particular tutorial. I have broken it up to 4 different cells. I'm going to go ahead and use the column C to separate them out a little bit. And I'll expand D and E just so that I can type in my questions. What we're also going to do is choose these particular cells that we're interested in here. Do a right click and format cells. On our alignment, we're going to choose center, vertical, center, and wrap text. For our font, we can actually increase the size. If you want to, you can also choose a different font type. Click on OK. Once we are done with that, I also suggest that you choose the cells that you're going to have a question with only. Again, right click, format cells. This time choose text. And the reason I'm doing this is if you happen to put arithmetic problems, it will not accidentally convert it to a calendar or time. Hit OK. Now then, choose these cells, home, and this way we can create our frame around them by choosing all borders. Once we have that done, let's go ahead and click on Format Cells for the whole worksheet this time. Choose Fill, and let's choose a color that we like, and this will actually fill everything in and cover it. Now let's choose a couple of questions. For simplicity's sake, let's choose 8 times 8. Let's do 20 divided by 5. Let's do, name the, I don't know, third planet from the Sun. And for the fourth one, let's just say, what is the third letter in the alphabet? Now we have our questions in place. We had to set up a formula in order for us to answer and uncolor or unfill the cells. This is how we do that. Choose the cell that you want to do this with. We want to choose home, conditional formatting, highlight cells rules, and equal to. On this right hand side we want to use custom format and no color. Okay? And on this side is going to be our answer that they're expecting. 8 times 8 is 64. So basically what we have here is it is looking for this specific value and it will do this specific action. Click OK. Going to do the same thing. Conditional formatting, highlight cells, equal to. We're going to expect Earth. Custom format, no color, OK. Conditional formatting once again, equal to. We're going to this time do 4. Custom format to a no color, OK. And for our last one, conditional formatting, equal to. Custom format is no color. And this time we're going to expect the answer to be C. Now, we have this all in place. Everything's ready to go. Let's test it out real quick. 8 times 8 is 64. The third letter of the alphabet. Let's say B. Well, the answer is wrong. Let's correct that and say C. 20 divided by 5 is 4. And the third planet from the sun is Earth. So there you have it. A simple deal just for demonstration purposes, but obviously you could create an additional cells on the picture, much harder questions for those answers in order to provide the picture underneath. And I'll also say too, once it is set up, they're unable to do a right click or anything that I'm currently aware of to get those answers. Hope you enjoyed this little tutorial.